Now, obviously, you've seen plenty of pictures of the surf, and it has been wild. I don't know why people go surfing in this stuff, but some of the stats that have come out of this have been incredible. There's some wave height recordings. I'm not joking you. What, 16? 16 metres in some areas. It'll have to be confirmed. If that's the case, it'll be one of the biggest, if not the biggest, that's happened in Queensland history. Again, Tropical Cyclone Alfred is less than 100 kilometres off the coast from Brisbane, much closer here by the best part of, 30 kilometres, a little bit closer here on the Gold Coast. The rain, it'll keep lashing not just here, but then further south. That causes trouble for the northern rivers of New South Wales. That rain then starts to swirl up. As imagine a clockwise direction, all of that red, all of that pink, all of that purple, that's what is lashing behind it. That's a pretty long train and a big belting caboose that's going to be coming through. That rain, it whacks towards, almost all the way down to places like Coffs Harbour. The situation tonight where a man has been swept away, that happened inland from Coffs Harbour all the way through to the Sunshine Coast in the next couple of days. All right, Fiona Cunningham is the Brisbane Deputy Lord Mayor, and she joins us now. Fiona, thank you so much for talking to us. I've got to say, before we do anything else, I want to say congratulations to you and the Council for the information. As a person who's a visitor in this beautiful part but loves Queensland, the information on the website, it's world class. It's something that the city and the state should be very proud of. And also the benefit of your council area is that it basically is the metropolitan area. So give us the latest about what's happening in Brisbane tonight. While right now it's the Goldie, it's Brisbane tomorrow.
Thanks, Paul. Yes, so I'm based in Coorparoo, my home base tonight, because I'm following the advice, which is to stay home, stay safe indoors. We expect the cyclone, it's knocking on our door at the moment, but we expect it to really hit tomorrow morning at around 7 a.m. By midday, those winds will really pick up, and then after that, it's the rain. So we're expecting up to 250 millimetres of rain tomorrow. And of course, Brisbane knows what to do in a flood, but this is a very different event, okay? We're talking about two natural disasters in one. First, we have the cyclone coming through, and then we will have the flood. So it's really important. The key message that we need to get across to people right now is to stay indoors and to stay safe. Even after the cyclone has passed, please stay safe indoors until you get the advice that it's okay to go out. Of course, people will be anxious and wanting to help others, but start local. Start with your neighbours and your family and your friends. Please don't go sightseeing. That's the last thing we need right now. We need people to stay in their home base and stay safe.
Now, Fiona, something that is always impressive is, again, how people are taking care of each other. And certainly something I'm trying to do in our conversation is to give people an idea of how the sausage is made here. At Brisbane City Council, you're well practiced in all of this stuff. But when we're talking about the type of flooding event, what are some of the things that the city itself can do in the early hours of tomorrow, through the day tomorrow, to start to deal, to make sure that your stormwater systems, all of that, is working the way that it should? But obviously there's only so much water it can take.
Well, one of the benefits that we've actually had, Paul, is we've had a bit of notice with Cyclone Alfred, right? He's sort of been promising to come and visit us for a couple of days now, and people have been getting perhaps a little bit complacent, thinking, is he actually going to arrive? He is arriving, and we've been able to take that extra time we've had to start preparation in our city. So we're already starting to pull together our recovery teams. We've got teams on standby ready for a rapid assessment to get out there when it's safe, to understand what kind of damage we're dealing with, to then be able to support the community through the next few days. We're also got Volunteering Queensland on board, where we're going to be working with them around how best to manage the cleanup effort and get people engaged in this. Brisbane, like you said, has been through floods, but this is a very different event. There are different hazards this time around, and we need to be incredibly we cannot put more importance on safety of people because of fallen power lines and trees. I mean, we're talking about lives here. We must be safe.
Thank you so much, Fiona, to you and all of your team. I really do appreciate it. Thank you to everyone who's joined us.